Last but not least is group 5 called Secret Garden. So we're going to finish this collection with just such a nice sort of variation between some clothes that could go dressy to casual, from evening to weekend. So let's get started with this airy tweed. This is an Italian fabric. It's so lightweight. I think why so many clients love fall is because of the texture of the tweeds and sort of the way the garments feel on. Well, this has all of sort of those special qualities of the tweed in the texture, but it's very lightweight. It has a little bit of a ruched sleeve. It has great sort of welt pockets, silk trim and georgette around the edges. But what I've done is I've paired this with a silk georgette sleeveless draped camisole, and I've put it with a double face pant from the original group. So I love that I can also put this back with a white jean. I could put this with the pearl wool pant, the lightweight wool pant that you'll see in a minute. Or I can take this off and I can put it on the one right next to it. And so this makes it a little bit dressier, maybe a little bit more of a special occasion for a wedding or an evening event. This is also georgette. It's called Lemonade. It's a beautiful color. The trim on the jacket matches the camisole and the really beautiful pleated skirt. This is a little bit shorter skirt. I think it's 22, 23 inches, but again, just perfect proportions. What I didn't mention though about the original outfits, this necklace is a Carol Ross. So one of those very statement pieces, but also if you see, I've put gold in the neckline of this. Don't be afraid with the drape of sort of that cow neck that you can't add something in the neck. If you want it to show a little bit more of the drape of the camisole, you could easily wear a necklace a little bit shorter. Right next to it is called Summer Shimmer. I love that. Just a tiny bit of interest in the cardigan. Beautiful stitching. It's very lightweight. I've put this with a scarf that has a little bit of that mandarin orange and that guava color to brighten it up just a bit. And I've put it with the white miracle skirt. So remember the black one that has the double zippers on either side? That's exactly what we have, but now in white. You also have the double face skirt that's a 24-inch length. So if you wanted something a little more tailored, maybe a little bit more refined fabric, then you can make that a little bit dressier with a little bit longer skirt. What I also love is this is called Dahlia Jacquard. The color is called Guava. It's a beautiful lace Italian fabric. Around the edges of the neck, the sleeve, and the hem, you have a silk finish. You can easily pair the cardigan over the dress to make it sort of like a dinner suit or a special occasion outfit. If you do want to hem it, you just need to remove the trim of the silk at the bottom, hem the skirt, and then reattach the finish. This is also a Carol Ross necklace. Again, you could put pearls with this. It changes the look. I could also do a really long necklace, something a little trendier, a little bit chunky, to make it a little bit different than sort of an evening sort of dressy occasion here. Tweeds. What would spring collection be without some fabulous tweeds? So what I love is they've given you two different colors. They've given you sort of this magenta, has a little bit of that cactus green, a little bit of white. So it really makes it easy for me to mix and match these pieces. I can dress it up, I can dress it down. You have great ribbon self fabric trim at the pockets as well as in the center front. And it does have hook and eyes. So if someone wants to wear a legging with this, the white miracle pant comes in a legging. You had it, remember, in fall in black and several other colors. You will have it in white, so a great look. But what I've done is I've put it with a beautiful silk magenta camisole. It has the grosgrain trim at the top. It also has a grosgrain belt. It really is beautiful if you pair it with the matching pant, but again, you can wear this as separate and just add a little bit of color in the front of the jacket. But what I've also paired this with is a tropical wool pearl colored pant. This is actually a side zip pant. It's a little bit of a scoop waist. You've had this pant before, remember, in the violet suit from fall as well as the olive suit from fall. It's a very lightweight wool, beautiful Italian fabric. So let's move on to the other color of the spring tweed. This you could put with navy, I can put this with chocolate, I can put it with white. I don't actually have a pant with it, but right next to it is the whitewash jean. and I could dress it down just like this. Also, don't be afraid, even though this is from a completely different group called Island Fever. I've pulled this scarf back in, and it sort of has all the colors of the tweed, but I love that it's incorporated a little bit of the black and a little bit of the saddle. So if I want to wear this with a black pant now, it sort of gives me that opportunity to mix and match it with other things. And last but not least is our organza ice blue jacket. I know that this sort of probably was designed to be a little bit more on the dressier side to go with the lace dress, but what I've done is I've taken this Georgette camisole. It comes in ice blue, which is right here, comes in pearl, which is a very pale pink, and a white. It's a little bit asymmetrical, so you have a little bit of that sort of silk falling below the hemline of the lining, and I've put it with jeans. I love that unexpected look where you take something that seems more evening and you dress it down and make it a little bit more playful. But you can easily take this beautiful organza jacket and place it over the lace dress in ice. This dress also comes in parchment. You also have quite a few shrugs with some of your sleeveless dresses for arm coverage. It changes the look of this dress by adding this organza jacket, but again makes it a little more suited. I can also take this jacket off though, add a chunky necklace and a great belt, and again it changes the look of it. So what you love is to be able to wear this to several different occasions throughout the summer, and you can make it look completely different. So this is Secret Garden. As you can see, the spring line is everything Patricia described and more. It's filled with color and texture and modern takes on timeless items that have the ability to be worn so many ways. So in closing, thank you for taking the first step in preparing for your upcoming show by watching this DVD with me. I would highly recommend attending your district meeting in early January so you can see the clothes up close and in person before your clothes arrive at your doors. And lastly, don't forget to have fun. A successful season is inevitable. I hope to see you at our national sales meeting in July.